All right, welcome to Integrity Financial Group. Today we have Joe and Paula, clients that have recently came on with us. Go ahead and take it away.
So guys, so glad that you're a part of Integrity Financial Group.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. I'm really curious, or rather we're really curious, what is it that caused you to go ahead and come on board with Integrity Financial Group? Because I'm sure you have plenty of options. I know you guys did your homework, you looked around, and yet here we are, and now we're in this together. How'd we get here?
You want me to answer?
Yes, Joe, please do. You can start.
Well, we've been working with a financial advisor for over 10 years, I think since 2012.
Okay.
The problem we were having or seeing was every time we would go visit or have a meeting, it was all a big picture, all generalities. He would always say we're doing fine, but we never really received any detail, which caused some concern. So we started looking around to see other options. We received a lot of invitations in the mail to a lot of dinners where they would make presentations. And
Happens a lot.
yeah, went to a few and were not ever really impressed. The last one, I think I knew more than the people that were talking to us. And Paula had received yours, and we decided to go meet with y'all and listen to you speak. And you were the first group that actually seemed to make sense. You gave a lot of detail. You gave a lot of options. You kind of woke us up a little bit. So that's why we decided to come and have a meeting with you, which was a no obligation, no cost meeting. Just come and sit and talk and do an evaluation.
We really try to ask great questions in that meeting, and we really try to listen well, because that gives us our marching orders. So I'm curious, that night when you were there, you guys were sitting in that meeting, you made it, you've gotten all those invitations, you've gone to other events, you're at our event now, and you say that some things just, you were maybe challenged a little bit or caused to think differently. Do you remember specifics that really caused you to say, you know what, this is different? This is different.
Well, it just seemed that when Jason was doing the presentation,
Wonderful presentation.
yeah, it was a great
Wonderful
presentation. It was just very,
very detailed, very visual. We were asking questions, and he was right back with the right answers. He had really took his time to explain things to us, and it made sense. And we were just very impressed.
Thank you. Thank
I
you
got to
very much.
admit, I was hoping you were going to say that when I did the welcome, everything changed. That's what I was hoping for.
That's really what ties it in.
That
brings it
set
all
the
We
tone.
did feel very welcome after you. And
That
you
tied
greeted
great.
us.
That set the tone for the evening. Well, very good. That's good to hear. So we go from that evening, low pressure. We had a good time in the meeting. Jason always does a great job. We had a good meal together. After the presentation, we spent some time visiting and setting up ideas and times we could talk. That went well. I mean, we're here. So as we came to that first meeting, when you guys came to the office and we sat down and talked, and I remember, based on our conversations, it took a bit to get there because we had weather issues, we had other issues, scheduling, but eventually we end up in that first complimentary meeting. And as we sat down and talked, tell us a little bit about your anxiety coming into that and then how that went.
Can I talk? My turn. We came, and you immediately, after getting to know you for a while, we talked, and then you asked us a bunch of questions. And we gave you how we were already invested with another financial advisor, and based on the results of our answers to you, the second meeting when we came back, it was not what we were chosen to be in as far as investing our money.
With the other advisor.
With the other, that's what we had always said to him, but when you actually showed us the comparison of what we were invested in versus what we should be invested in, it was so extreme. and so different than what we're older, we're conservative, and we want our money to last.
Sure.
Very
And-
eye-opening.
Yeah, and it was very eye-opening, and that's when we decided let's come to you guys.
And by
Right.
should, when you say what you should be invested in, of course, part of that initial meeting is us listening and you telling us what you really want to do
Right.
and what your goals are.
Yes.
So should isn't something we just come up with.
Right.
It's us taking direction from you guys
Right.
and then considering where you want to go and where you need
We
to
needed
be.
to know exactly what we wanted, and you took it from there. And
And we
did
always
your
wanna-
research.
Right. We always want to build it consistent with your way of thinking. So
Right.
getting to know you in that first meeting and then the second meeting after we take sometimes 2 to 4 weeks to build the strategy, it really, you guys give us all the great information to tie it together. So we're using all of the wants and wishes that you have always had, and we just make sure we use the most efficient investment or company to do
Tools.
it.
You have all the
tools.
tools.
That's
To
right.
do the analysis, and it's been great. It's been a great.
Right. Well, we're glad to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, kind of step back just a little bit. The anxiety that you may have had in maybe that we have the dinner that night, we schedule an appointment, you come to the appointment. Was there anxiety? Were there fears? Were there things like, man, I don't want to follow through with this? Should I follow through with this? We're just really interested in knowing that thought process because obviously we're always on the other side.
Well, it wasn't really anxiety. We wanted to hear what you had to say. You came across so professional in the first meeting. It was more we were anxious to hear what you had to say because our anxiety was we weren't comfortable in the position we were in, but we didn't know where to go from there.
Okay.
So the fact that
Right.
you sat and listened to what we really wanted and then came back and showed us where we really were at, and as we said before, it was eye-opening. It was almost a relief to see where we could be. And now we're in a position where we're taking out withdrawals identical to where we were, but we're in a secure position, and we actually have more money now than when we started.
It's great feedback.
Excellent. So I know that because I've been watching a little bit, you have some notes. Or is there anything that I haven't asked that you just want to make sure, hey, I want you guys to know this?
Well, first of all, I just want to say that you guys, you know what you're talking about, and we can see that, and you share it with us. A lot of companies will just sell it to you, and you don't know what questions to ask.
That's the truth.
And I was able to ask a lot more questions because of what you're showing us visually. I want to see it. I don't want to just hear it. And then we were able to, analyze it in our brain and ask the questions that we needed answers on.
It created the right questions so you
Right.
could get the answers that you were
Right.
looking for.
And
That's
your
great.
staff, Ivy and Sierra, they're wonderful. They are very detailed also. We could call them and get answers. If you weren't available, they would get us an answer from you. But that's another thing. You guys, we have 4 people that we can contact.
That's right. The
And
whole
you guys
team.
all have, communication with each other, so one of you will get back to us.
We try to be very prompt because I remember Joe explaining that he had asked his current advisor, your guys' current advisor, for some information, and I think it was a couple of months, and you hadn't heard back. at
Correct.
It
that
was
point.
over 2 months,
Right.
Yeah,
and I never got a
We've
response.
never gotten a response.
still to this day.
To this,
Correct.
well,
Yeah. Well, now as you probably did. I shouldn't. Well, that's what we try to make it timely, so you have a whole entire staff of experts that are at your disposal, including the paraplanners with Livy and Sierra, and we always want to get back to somebody immediately. There's nothing more important than your retirement.
You always said that.
Yeah. You guys spent upwards of 40, 50 years planning for this moment.
Right.
And for you to have to wait 2 months for somebody to return your call, I think that it should be less than 24 hours, if not faster. So that's why we have a whole staff of people that whenever you send a message, you get 5 of us at the same time. So if one of us are on vacation, we'll get back to you very, very promptly.
Yes, and they do. They do. What else did I have? Very friendly and personable people, all of them. Wonderful people.
Thank you very much.
Any other questions?
Yes. So now that we've gone this far together, we've had our meetings together. You've seen the plan. You've agreed. Hey, we're excited about this. Looking back and then trying to project forward, where do you see this relationship going? Are you excited about it, or do you feel like you're in the right? We know you feel like you're in the right place, or you wouldn't do it. But what are some of the other markers that you could point to that say, you know what, we are in the right place. We're excited about this, and we're looking forward to what's coming.
Well, today's meeting, prior to our podcast, now is the time for us to enroll in Medicare, and you were able to help us decide what direction we're going this year for Medicare, which is different. It's going to be different than last year's decision because last year we had another person that we worked with, and he just talked to us, gave us some numbers that he wrote down on a piece of paper, and we decided based on what he told us. Today, our meeting was, these are the options that are out there for this year, because you just got the updates, and that's what we made our decision on for 2026's Medicare plan.
Yep, that's right. I think that we really believe in educating our clients, because with the right education, you're going to make the right decision for yourself. And of course, we're going to try to guide you on the decision that we think is going to be best. But it's not very fair for us to just overtalk you and try to show you how smart we are. Rather, just teach you, educate you on your options, and then you can make the best decision for you and your family.
And then you guys also have other opportunities for us with, did you say life insurance? Or you have a lawyer on your staff also, because we have a trust that we think we need to update because now we're going to have new information that has to go into it.
Yep, that's right.
And we're going to work with your lawyer to update it's a trust from 2018, and we need to update it with all the new plans that we have and the financial information that we have to update. So you have that
That's
available.
our next step. Yep. We have everything under one roof. That was the model that we set out to build years ago, was basically everything that keeps you awake at night, that worries you. It's all under one roof,
Right.
done by a very knowledgeable staff that is here for you. So
We like that.
We use it like a conveyor belt. We start off at one place, and when we take it step by step, and by the end, everything is completely taken care of, all in one place.
Any other thoughts? Anything that you want to make sure that gets said?
No, I just say it's the one time we're with some type of advisors that we feel like they're actually looking out for our best interest and not what they can make from us. You're not selling us anything. You're providing us information, letting us make the decision, and doing what's best for us.
That feedback is really important, because all of us here have decided this isn't just our jobs. This is something we're giving our lives to, because we care deeply about people. And we want to be great at what we do. And I think we are, but also we care deeply. So it's really great to hear that you sense that you know that.
Yeah. We appreciate the great feedback, and thank you for coming on to a podcast. It's not always very comfortable to talk in front of a camera, but thank you very much for doing that for us.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. This is fun.
Thank you.